Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and it's time for episode 56 of our Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness playthrough as we continue going through Citadark Isle, the last headquarters of Team Cipher. We are slowly making our way through. There's a lot of trainers to get through, of course. This is like the end game section of the adventure, so you get a lot of battling going on. Last episode, we made it all the way to this little chamber back here with a very unassuming looking elevator waiting to take us further, I think, up into the fortress. I have a hunch we're gonna see someone tough come out of that first, though. Reminds me of when we found Lavrina at the first elevator on the first floor, first section of the island. So I wanted to save it and go here next in this episode because I want to go back and heal the team. As you can see, we've got our decent looking team right now, level 42 for the most part. Prophecy, our Xatu, is up first with Gentle Nature holding Sharp Beak. The ability is Synchronize, and she has Aerial Ace, Future Sight, Wish, and Baton Pass. Next, we've got Nightmare, our Rash, level 42 Bayonet, holding the Spell Tag. The ability is Insomnia, and Shadow Ball, Feint Attack, Curse, and Helping Hand for the moves. Next, we've got our Jolly, level 42 Primate Guar, holding onto that Focus Band, Vital Spirit ability, and Brick Break, Payday, Detect, and Seismic Toss. Next is Juggler, our level 42 Dugong, Docile Nature with the Mystic Water for the item. Ability is Thick Fat, providing protection against hot and cold attacks with Surf, Ice Beam, Sheer Cold, and Helping Hand. Next, we've got Ironhide, our Gentle Aggron, evolved in 2 episodes back, actually, level 42 with the Leftovers item, with the Sturdy ability, and the moves are Metal Claw, Iron Tail, Mud Slap, and Protect. Last but not least, finally, we've gotten to use him, Marowak, last seen in our Pokemon, Pokemon Stadium 2, technically, but last time he was in a main playthrough was back in the Silver game, he has a Serious Nature, level 43, holding the Magnet. The ability is Lightning Rod, and he's got Bone Club, Submission, Thunder Punch, and False Swipe. Alright, excuse me, are my suspicions correct? Do we see someone come down out of this elevator? No. I left you on a cliffhanger for nothing. But, I mean, okay. Maybe there's someone going to be up here. Moving platforms. Oh, I just missed. Oh, moving platforms. Oh, I just missed. Which one do we want to take? Let's go with this one. Since it's here, right? I mean, we could just stand around waiting forever. I know one of these takes you to items. I wonder which one it's going to be. So, I did not get an episode up last time, yesterday. Gorgeously, I make my entrance. With flowing elegance, I battle. Really? I give you a weird voice. Jamie! Whoa, that's actually a normal name, just spelled really weird. I apologize if anyone out there with the name Jamie spells their name that way. I didn't mean weird. I meant unique, special. Unusual. No, weird. That's kind of a weird. Anyway, moving on. Let's go Aerial Ace to the Rosalia and go into a Shadow Ball attack for the Yanma. Should have used Prophecy to hit the Yanma because Prophecy is faster. Speed boost could be a problem. Anyways, did not get an episode up yesterday. I spent the day trying to take care of some chores around here that have been like piling up, you know. The usual boring grown-up adult stuff. Sometimes I can adult good. A lot of times I don't, however. You get reversal? Why? So I had laundry to do, I had garbage to take out, I had dishes to do, all this boring stuff that no one even really cares about. But what's weird is I had to take a nap during the day, and it turned into a much longer sleep than I was expecting. I think it's probably because all the Pokemon going I've been doing, like, my new routine is to try to go out early in the day, have a better chance to get more raid bosses taken care of, do more gym battling, get some coins and all this stuff. Smeargle, what do we do with you? I'm going to Feint Attack you. What will you have, I wonder? But been left kind of sleepy, kind of tired, so after doing maybe half of what I needed to do yesterday, I basically fell asleep after that. And woke up just in time. Not just in time, I woke up a little bit in advance of doing the live stream yesterday for Ultra Sun, but didn't have time to get any recording. Well, I could have recorded this episode you're watching right now yesterday and uploaded it before the live stream. Petal Dance into our flying type. Excellent, I like that. But I didn't do that because... hang on. Choose my attacks, there we go. Because if I had uploaded the video of this one yesterday, it would have been maybe an hour, half hour before the live stream. I don't want to overload just too much with back-to-back stuff like that. Unless you guys like it, I could consider trying something like that. But I like the idea of pacing it out more, almost like That would be a good example. Kind of like, you know how you have TV series that you watch on a weekly basis? Kind of in that sense, having too much... It's almost like too much of a good thing can spoil it. I've heard people say before, as I turn on my fan, because it's kind of warm in here, that, you know, apologies to any vegetarians out there, but I'll say, I like eating bacon. Bacon is good. And people say, if you eat too much bacon, you're going to lose your taste for bacon, because, you know, it's too much of a good thing. Now, that's a terrible example, because I don't think the phrase too much and bacon can fit in one sentence together in the English language. I think it is actually against the law, or at least against all things good. So, not using that for an example, but something else, you know, too much of a good thing. That's kind of why I want to pace these out a little bit more, too. Plus, I don't want to basically overload your subscription box if you have other channels that you're watching, too. I don't want to basically... It's almost like... when you're talking about, like, new movies coming out and they're choosing when to release each movie, we'll be an orderly retreat. Orderly tactical retreat. Farewell. Excuse me. They try not to release movies on, like, the same weekends as... Oh, we can purify that Zook Zangoose. Wait, is this not the items? Well, no, this is the items. Where does that go? I want that platform. Get ourselves rare 3 rare candies. So, when you have too many movies released on the same weekend, one of the movies or two of the movies might be sort of, you know, what would you call it? Less attended, you know, make less money and stuff like that. And same thing with, say, even YouTube. I mean, did I startle you? I did spook you, didn't I? I should do that to you in battle, too. I really wasn't expecting that. That's a pretty interesting thing they did. They make you go for that item. I could have never fought that guy if I didn't care for those items. You got yourself a ghost type 2. I just moved Nightmare out of the active spot. Oops. Oh well. But, you know, the idea, trying to keep things paced out that way. If, for example, I uploaded a video, and now I'm just going all... No, there's... I have no point in what I'm trying to say here. I'm just trying to fill time, but... Let's go... surf. If I have 2 videos go out sort of back to back, and you've got other subscriptions that you like to watch, you might watch, say, one of mine perhaps, and then go watch some different content from a different person that you want to kind of mix things up a bit. And then you might not even come back and see mine, is the thing. Not that that's like the worst thing. I don't mind if you don't watch my stuff. Well, I don't mind if you don't watch it immediately, let's say. But of course, as a content creator, I'm hoping that you guys enjoy my stuff. You come back and watch it, you know, whenever you want. Same thing with the live streams. When people can't stay for the full live stream, or they say, like in the comment, they say, "Oh, I missed this one." It's like, at least it's still getting archived. You guys can still check it out in the, you know, after the fact. One more surf, I think, drops both of these. Can Guar handle the hits? Oh, wait, calm mind. Uh-oh. Now, you tried Shadow Ball, I believe, and that is physical, so we're not too worried about that. As you feint attack our... Okay. Good call. I think you're going for the fighting type with that one. So we might as well just detect again, since we failed the last one. See if Surf drops the Bayonet this time. It's going to drop that Sableye for sure. Come on, Juggler. You got this. Go for it. Ooh, just survived. Clever play with the old Calm Mind. You guys are level 40. Well, they're moving up slightly, but we're still above them, which I like. I'm very happy with this. Stop sending the ghost types. Guar can't do anything here. That's not stab. I'm not worried. I think you're more physically offensive anyway. You still got some power behind you there, though. Okay, so... I'm just going to switch Guar out. He can't do anything. Let's go into... I think Ironhide. Surf is going to drop the Bayonet for sure. And Ironhide can come in, maybe Iron Tail, Metal Claw, something like that. Take this thing down, this Dusclops. Isn't that strange? He's using the Dusclops and the Bayonet, the same species that I had... Well, I had Dusclops at one point on the team. Unfortunately fell and was replaced by our Bayonet Nightmare. Interesting combo, of course. He's got just... What else would he have for ghost types? Let me think. Would he have a Haunter? What about Misdreavus? Let's see if I predicted. Just don't have a Gengar. That's not a ghost type. That's an Ice Beam waiting to happen, knows what that is. That's interesting. I would have thought the game would all, you know, retarget Pursuit to a Pokemon being switched out. Interesting. Alright, let's go Iron Tail to Dusclops and Juggler. I think you can take a hit from something. I'm gonna try Ice Beam. Air Cutter. Oh, it's going for both of us. Ironhide takes nothing from this. 2, actually. I was expecting 1 at most. And Juggler handles that. What's this Dusclops even gonna do to us? What does it learn? Thunderbolt? Get out of here. Actually, I'm pretty sure it can learn Thunderbolt. But to find out, unless you can drop it with a single Iron Tail attack. Not quite. Almost. Well, not quite. Shadow Punch. It doesn't even have arms. Like, how much power can it have behind a punch? Excuse me. Don't know what is wrong with my throat today. Let's just blame it on Pokemon going. I'm sure that's probably the cause. I'm gonna hit that Crobat with a Metal Claw. Let's get Juggler out so we can heal up safely. If it goes Air Cutter again, well, Nightmare can handle that. Maybe. I don't know. So I have yet to find myself a shiny Bayonet in Pokemon Go. They are out there, apparently. I forget how they did the release of them. I remember they, I think Shiny Sableye was released first with the Halloween update. Then Shadow Duskull came next, and I think near the end of the Halloween, like the week-long event, they gave out Shiny Sableye, or not Sableye, Shiny Shuppet. I shouldn't say gave out, they, released it to be found. And, oh, speaking of Pokemon Go, I gotta get one of these guys soon. Astonishing, is it not? Look at the size of Wailord. It's kind of crazy. As big as our Aggron is, nothing compared to the size of this Wailord. Look at that. Look at that beast. Alright, enough admiration. If it has a water attack, it's going to hurt. So I'm going to protect. And we're going to go with a Shadow Ball to the Dusclops. Now let's go Faint Attack to the Dusclops. I wonder if this Wailord would be good to use our Curse against. That's what it goes for. First things first, we're going to drop that Dusclops, gain some experience. I'm just going to check my Pokemon Go, just because. I actually, before I started recording this, I saw up the street there was a Viper. But I didn't go for... Oh, look! It does have water. Let's get maybe... Do I want to switch Juggler back in? I'm also waiting to see if my Pokemon can survive... Look at that camera angle. They can survive a couple of gyms. They're in gyms right now. Oh, it's level 44, actually. This guy's leveling up. Let's get... We can get Guar back in here. He needs the next level anyway. And we'll go with a Shadow Ball to the Wailord. Nice stab power. The Seviper is gone, everybody, but across the street at my local Pokestop is Wurmple. Bear with me as I go to get that Wurmple. I'm kidding. Yeah, this thing doesn't have... Like, it's got pretty good HP, if I recall correctly, but the defensive stats are not amazing. Water Spout could have hurt us on the first turn. I believe it hits both Pokemon, but it's based off of the user's remaining HP. So the lower its HP has been taken, for example, from a Shadow Ball, the less damage it's going to do to us. Let's take down this Wailord. In my Pokemon Go, I'm currently at 130-some candies for my Wailmer. I like to keep 100 candies in excess of evolutions and stuff, so I'm going to wait till I have 500 candy before I evolve up our Wailmer into Wailord. So it's going to take me quite a little while, but I'm in these games for the long haul. I like it. Gromlet is done like an omelet. He's flipped on out of here. You're so much stronger than I expected. You've put the fear in me. It's the wrong trousers, Gromlet. Alright. We can go back... Probably to heal... Well, let me see what this other platform takes us. We'll get some items out of it. Thank you. These are kind of like... These platforms are like magnetic. You get drawn into them. Which is good. That way you're not going to walk off to your untimely demise by mistake. And we just got to wait for them to match up. There we go. Oh, I want that elevator. Aw. I wanted that elevator. But maybe we'll find ourselves a super special item Look at this! Look what I just got! I got 2 max potions! Thank you! Okay, let's get out of here. I am gonna backtrack all the way to the healing spot, because that's what you gotta do. I mean, I could potion along the way, right? But knowing how tough some of these things are gonna be coming up later on, I'd like to keep my potions for as long as possible. Even though it doesn't... I don't know. The way I'm doing this doesn't really make as much sense because, like, not healing in battle, using items is the same as running back to the healing machine. So I could just potion up, I guess. Maybe from now on I'll do that, depending on how much I have for items. It would save us on time, but it gives me less time to talk to you guys. The thing is, I don't always have that much to talk about. So how's the weather, folks? Yeah, it's not bad, too bad here lately. There was actually positive temperatures today for the first time in a while. And all the snow that's been piled up is starting to melt. Slightly maybe dangerous for walking, but it hasn't really all been that bad. I remember there was one time my cousin pointed out that in one of my Pokemon Go videos, I was showing off one of the sidewalks that I was walking down, and it hadn't been plowed out, and I was like kind of struggling to get through the snow. And shortly after that part of the video, I went somewhere else, and I came back that same route, and the sidewalk had then been plowed. So I was like, are they sort of like spaceballing my video and watching it ahead of time, and they suddenly felt shamed, like, you know, oh wait, no, he's talking about our unplowed sidewalks, we gotta take care of that. Possibly. And if you don't know what I mean by the term spaceballed, then watch the movie Spaceballs, and you'll see exactly what I'm getting at. Maybe. You might not know the reference I'm trying to make, though. Alright, let's grab this platform before it goes away. And so we wait. And so we go. So, where do we go from here? How exactly does a formation like this appear? Like the spiraling rock? I don't quite get it. Now, do we go here? I think we do. But, before I go there, let's see if... No, I thought there was a platform that would take me up. I guess we had to go out and around Citadel Isle. This reminds me of Death Mountain in Link to the Past, like how there'd be different platforms and the different caves lead out onto ledges like this. The only difference is in Legend of Past, or the Legend of the Past, Link's... What would that be? Link's Link. There was a ledge, like an edge that would keep you from falling off. Here, not so much. I could just walk off and land in the lava if I wanted to. I don't want to. That sounds pretty bad. Who's going to attack me? Nobody. Sweet. Alright, now this one's going to take us up to the next elevator. Now, is it this elevator that we're going to get attacked from? Because I just know Snaddle is waiting to give us a battle. Maybe he's at the top. I think we're about halfway through. I've got a popcorn kernel in my teeth. Oh, I got an email! It's Egan. Chaz, I hope you are well. I've been keeping well too. I have a message from my partner. Bigga. From the both of us, we hope for your success. I didn't go back to talk to him, did I? I don't know if he has something for me, or he's just emailing me because he's really bored and really old. Alright, so we gotta do these hooks again. Wait a minute. Why do they have the same hook system that Professor Kaminko or Dr. Kaminko has? This is weird. How do I get that item? Okay, so we'll go down this way. I guess we can only take this pink pulley right here, this pink hook. I'll do it. I think we dropped down to get that item, actually. Again, reminding me of Link to the Past. There's some, special items you can only get by dropping through certain holes in the top of the mountain. Alright, so we got ourselves some timer balls, which I guess maybe, if I need to, I could use. But the added challenge of regular Pokeballs, that's what I like. Now, where does this take us? Wrong side. Let's take a look. Way back to start. Alright, I'll just take this right back again. So yeah, it must be... we drop down to get that item, because there's no way to get over there otherwise. Fair enough. We can pull that off easily once we get to the top section. Of course, we'll have to get through Snaddle, I'm sure, to get there. Or will we? Where the heck does he show up? I know he's waiting. What is this item? Roar! Watch your head. Keep an eye on the ground, too. Can do. Okay, Geftel. What you got, Geftel? You've sent in a Lantern and Magneton. That's a Volt Absorb Magneton, or Volt Absorb Lantern, and this Magneton is discharged. That could be a problem. Fortunately, we got ourselves a Fighting type to take down that Magneton with a Brick Break. Unfortunately, we got a Juggler out here weak to Electric. So let's go into... let's go to Nightmare. Everyone else is weak to one of the other typings of Lantern, Water, or Electric. Nightmare is nice and neutral. Look for that Helping Hand if we need to make use of that Helping Hand. Brick Break, don't be sturdy. Wait, be sturdy. I don't care. Doesn't work like that in this generation. Nice. Magneton is Magnet done. And next comes in... How many did you even have, Geftel? I gotta pay more attention to that. Lickitung, we can Brick Break that also. Don't be Shadow. You jerk. I suddenly realized that Lickitung was on the Shadow list, was it not? Yeah, it was. Okay, Shockwave into Nightmare, I would expect, but of course they're going for... Oh, they are. Okay. I would have thought that they wouldn't aim at our Pokemon weak to that typing. So let's go with a Seismic Toss to Lickitung. We're going to go with a... Oh, this guy's only got 3 Pokemon. Nice. Shadow Ball to Lantern. Don't gotta worry about critical hits with Seismic Tosses. We can just try to whittle this thing down. It's got okay hit points. We can also throw a little Payday as well. Maybe I'll do a Helping Hand at Payday. See how much that can do. It's really too bad. Helping Hand, although it boosts the power of Payday, doesn't boost the money you get. Happy Hour would. What's the other one? What does that Pikachu get? There's a special Pikachu. I forget. I think there was a move that, other than Happy Hour, that doubles the prize money. I got a Happy Hour Delibird from way back in one of the online competitions, which was pretty cool to get. Let's just Seismic Toss and Shadow Ball again. Take that Lantern down. See if we can weaken up this Lickitung nicely. I think another Seismic Toss, it will survive, which would be definitely very good. Go for the Pokeballs right after that. Down goes the Lantern. Nice. Nothing to worry about except catching this Lickitung. And we level up Juggler, it looks like. Any new moves? No. That's fine. We got a pretty good moveset as it is, though. Who you hitting, eh? Nightmare can take another one of those, too. Sweet. Alright, let's do another Seismic Toss, and let's just try a Pokeball right now. Hey, I didn't buy Pokeballs. I guess what I'll do, I'm recording this episode and the next one back-to-back. In between, I'll take that slight little break, go out and buy some more Pokeballs, maybe get some more healing items, too. And rearrange the Purified Chamber, because we almost had a Lickitung to place in there. We will have it, though. Seismic Toss drops down to like 1 HP. That was a lot closer than I was expecting it to be. Let's just say that. Nightmare! Let's pull you back out of there. So, Guar, now is the best chance. Throw that Pokeball, buddy. And Nightmare, retreat into a defensive Ironhide. I'm keeping it in my mind now. I don't need to worry about any sort of stab, super effective moves from these things. They're all going to be super effective. Which reminds me, I mentioned this before. I could bring Shadow Pokemon of my own in here to resist some of these attacks. But we got the team set as it already is. It'd be neat to bring a Shadow Pokemon to the final battles. Show these guys that taste their own medicine. But I kind of like using the non-shadows. Wow, that did nothing. Really? And the leftovers heals up nicely. So Guar, now is your time to protect yourself. And we're going to have Ironhide toss that Pokeball. I'm sure a Steel type throwing this at this Lickitung is going to scare it straight. It's going to stay in this ball. It ain't going nowhere except the Purified Chamber. And then maybe on the team, if worse comes to worse and we open up a space. But I don't think that's going to happen. At least this Lickitung is just going to go Purified. And that's about that. Not bad. Not too much to worry about in this episode. That Wailord was high level, but nothing to worry about. Whoops! You swept me right off my feet! And Lickitung sent to the storage chamber. Now then, do we get attacked again here? Because I kind of want to see if I can get that item. Let's grab this. 3 max ethers. If we do get attacked, I'm assuming it is the little pathway leading back here. So let's go over here. Whoa! Look what I found. Got ourselves a max revive. Alright, so as we stand on this tiny little island, we're going to end the episode right here. I'm going to save it up. Between episodes, I'll come back to this section here, probably at the top floor there, and later on today, you'll see the next part of our Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness adventure. I am expecting we're going to fight Snaddle in the next episode. He hasn't shown up yet, he's just waiting. But if you enjoyed today's episode, folks, feel free to leave a like down below. And if you missed any episodes of XD, there's a link in the description to the full playlist. And for more Pokemon content, you can check some of the links during the outro to some more videos that I have done, or subscribe to the channel for some more daily Pokemon content. And that's about it to wrap things up. Thanks again for watching. Professor Chaz is signing off, and as always, I'll catch you next time.